In today's video, I'll answer your question, who was Melchizedek? Then afterward, as always, I'll share some helpful resources, so stick around until the end. Melchizedek, whose name means King of Righteousness, was a king of Salem, or Jerusalem, and priest of the Most High God. Melchizedek's sudden appearance and disappearance in the book of Genesis is somewhat mysterious. Melchizedek and Abraham first met after Abraham's defeat of Chedorlaomer and his 3 allies. Melchizedek presented bread and wine to Abraham and his weary men, demonstrating friendship. He bestowed a blessing on Abraham in the name of El Elyon, God Most High, and praised God for giving Abraham a victory in battle. Abraham presented Melchizedek with a tithe, or a tenth, of all the items he had gathered. By this act, Abraham indicated that he recognized Melchizedek as a priest who ranked higher spiritually than he. In Psalm chapter 110, a messianic psalm written by David, Melchizedek is presented as a type of Christ. This theme is repeated in the book of Hebrews, where both Melchizedek and Christ are considered kings of righteousness and peace. By citing Melchizedek and his unique priesthood as a type, the writer shows that Christ's new priesthood is superior to the old Levitical order and the priesthood of Aaron. Some propose that Melchizedek was actually a pre-incarnate appearance of Jesus Christ, or a Christophany. This is a possible theory, especially given that Abraham received such a visit later in Genesis chapter 17 and 18, when Abraham saw and spoke with the Lord, Yahweh, in the form of a man. Hebrews chapter 6, verse 20 says, Jesus has become a high priest forever in the order of Melchizedek. This term order would ordinarily indicate a succession of priests holding the office. None are ever mentioned, however, in the long interval from Melchizedek to Christ, an anomaly that can be solved by assuming that Melchizedek and Christ are really the same person. Thus, the order is eternally vested in him and him alone. Hebrews chapter 7 verse 3 says that Melchizedek was without father or mother, without genealogy, without beginning of days or end of life. Resembling the Son of God, he remains a priest forever. The question is whether the author of Hebrews means this actually or figuratively. If the description in Hebrews is literal, then it is indeed difficult to see how it could be properly applied to anyone but the Lord Jesus Christ. No mere earthly king remains a priest forever, and no mere human is without father or mother. If Genesis chapter 14 describes a theophany, then God the Son came to give Abraham his blessing, appearing as the King of Righteousness, the King of Peace, and the mediator between God and man. If the description of Melchizedek is figurative, then the details of having no genealogy, no beginning or ending, and a ceaseless ministry are simply statements accentuating the mysterious nature of the person who met Abraham. In this case, the silence in the Genesis account concerning these details is purposeful and better serves to link Melchizedek with Christ. Are Melchizedek and Jesus the same person? A case can be made either way. At the very least, Melchizedek is a type of Christ, prefiguring the Lord's ministry. But it is also possible that Abraham, after his weary battle, met and gave honor to the Lord Jesus himself. Want to learn more? Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Visit gotquestions.org for more great content, and check out the details section below this video. There you'll find one book I recommend, along with several links to related questions. If you'd like to learn about Bible Munch, or if you're interested in bite-sized devotionals, subscribe to Bible Munch on YouTube. It's linked right here. Now remember, got questions? The Bible has answers. We'll help you find them.